Hey guys, welcome to today's Q&A. I'm wearing the Seiko Orange Monster 4th generation. Love this watch. So James Wilkerson asks, what is your real job? Well, I work as an architectural rendering artist. I basically make pretty pictures, digital pictures of what a building is going to look like before it's built. And I really like my job. Peter Williams asks, can you see yourself and Rob sitting down together for a good old watch chin wag video? Yeah, absolutely. One of these days, I'm either flying out to Michigan or he's going to come out to Salt Lake and we'll make a few videos. Rob C. asks, nice to finally put a face to the voice, man. Excited for the Q&A. My question would be, what was your first watch? And was it the watch that really got you into the hobby or did it come later? Now, my first watch, I really wanted a Swiss Army watch when I was about 14 years old. And back in those days, I had dial-up internet. It was super slow. But I bought this Swiss Army watch for about 90 bucks out of New York, and I asked them to engrave Bruce Williams on the back. That was an option. It arrived, they totally missed the engraving, and I was kind of disappointed about that, but it was a really cool watch. And then I floated through watches for some years, had some really dark days. I had Invicta days, I had Michael Kors fashion watch days. Sorry guys. But when I was in my 20s, my first nice watch that really kind of got me into the hobby was the Omega Seamaster Professional. It was the Wave Quartz Bond model. Okay, All Things Boosted says, in your opinion, what is the most hideous watch you've ever seen? Don't mean to trigger anyone, but I am a bit curious. Most hideous watch I've ever seen by far was one I saw just floating on Facebook. And somehow someone had sourced a Patek movement and they placed it in this huge monstrosity of a case. And that was easily the most hideous watch I've ever seen. I'll see if I can dig up a picture. And then lastly, Steve Garrett asks, give us your best alternatives to Rolex. What is the best value sport watches below $5,000? Include things like resale, build quality, brand identity, etc. So, if you want a Rolex, there really is no alternative outside of Rolex. You've just got to bite the bullet and buy a Rolex. I bought one. I'll probably buy more in the future. I don't think there's a really good alternative. Now, if buying a Rolex really is not in the cards, I think the best or the most close you can get to Rolex without getting Rolex is Tudor. They're basically the same brand. Tudor makes really quality watches. I mean, when it comes to build quality, they're very close to Rolex. And in some cases, their in-house automatic movements have nicer specs than their Rolex counterparts. So, you know, they're a brand moving in the right direction. They make some really good watches. My top ones, Black Bay 58, beautiful, timeless, perfect size. I like the Pelagos, best tool watch you can buy. And then I also like the North Flag, super original, first in-house movement, really interesting. Now the last part of the question, what are the best value sports watches below $5,000? If you don't want to go with the Tudor route, I would say go Omega. Omega makes just some really great watches. And their finishing, their arabesque finishing is gorgeous on their in-house master chronometer, meta certified movements. And I think they have a stronger brand identity than, say, Tudor. And I think in some cases, their resale value is better as well. My top two Omegas, one is the latest Seamaster Professional with the ceramic wave dial. I don't think that one can be beat when it comes to a luxury sports watch under $5,000. That thing is just amazing bang for buck. The other one that I really like is the Speedmaster Professional Sapphire Sandwich. Now that has a Lamania-based movement. It's finished very well. It's classic watchmaking. And brands like Patek and even, you know, Hout brands, they use the same base caliber. So I think that one really not going to beat in terms of just iconic nature and quality. And I think they retail for over $6,000, but you can buy them new under $5,000 pretty easily. So those are my answers to your guys' questions. Thanks for asking. If you have any questions, just put them in the comments section of every video this week. I try to read through all the comments and I pick my favorite ones. So next Thursday, we'll do another Q&A. So let me know if you have any questions. Thanks for taking the time to watch, guys. I'll see you in the next one.